The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to his disciples, "Let your belts be fastened around your waists, and your lamps be burning ready. Be like men awaiting their master's return from a wedding, so that when he arrives and knocks, you will open for him without delay. It will go well with those servants whom the master finds awake on his return. I tell you, he will put on an apron and set a table and proceed to wait on them. Should he happen to come at midnight and before sunrise and find you prepared, it will go well for them. You know as well as I that if the head of the house knew that the thief was coming, he would not let him break into the house. Be on guard, therefore. The Son of Man will come when you least expect him." The Gospel of the Lord. Be awake, be alert, be prepared. This week, yet again, the number one song in the country is Alex Warren's "Ordinary." And so it seems like we're kind of stuck in this ordinary pattern of the song "Ordinary" being at the top of the list, the most listened to song. And maybe that's appropriate, that Alex Warren's song, which is asking us to be taken out of the ordinary in a positive way, may in fact be something we want to listen to, because our ordinary times are really not all that ordinary. Things are kind of crazy, right? Things are unpredictable. We keep getting whiplash when we open up our news feed, right? Because things just seem to be chaotic. We have chaotic leadership, mind changes all the time of different leaders, and our economic policies are in total disarray right now. There's not a lot of way in which the markets can predict. The markets love predictability. We have a way in which all of a sudden old policies are being twisted around and used in very different ways, many of them targeting certain groups within our country. Young people used to be able, at least when I grew up, we used to be able to predict that there was an America where your rights were expanded, right? That you could continue to expand rights to groups that previously were denied them. That hasn't always been true in the full history of the nation. There have been times where certain groups received rights and then had them contracted. But right now, we don't feel like there's the future full of full rights at all. At least I don't. Those rights can be taken away seemingly quite easily. And so there's a way in which that extraordinary unpredictability, the chaos and the cruelty that may reign around us, is in fact why we crave the ordinary, why an ordinary time here in our scriptures calls forth in this 19th week of ordinary time that extraordinary caution to be alert, to pay attention. But the good news in today's gospel is that Jesus is suggesting to his followers in the Gospel of Luke that they be alert and ready for when God comes, and then to be able to follow, to be able to answer, to be able to open up a door, to let a way through for God to be. And that may be where Alex Warren's song is calling you and me to that extraordinary attentiveness in ordinary times that are extraordinarily unpredictable. That you and I can then be attentive and open to the fact that at any given time we may be called to step up to this extraordinary call of the gospel and be able to take ourselves out of whatever is the status quo, even if it is an unpredictable chaos, and find ourselves into something new and something great. That's actually what Alex Warren's song is about, having in a relationship each of us take each other out of the ordinary and into something better. We need to be ready for that in today's gospel, and not just one-on-one, but as communities. We need to be able to be ready and alert for the moments that we have where we can fix some of the mess we're in, where we can stand up for each other's rights, where we can, in fact, be who Christ is calling us to represent in a Christian way those values that Jesus gave us when he proclaimed a reign of God among us, an extraordinary reign of God, and maybe an extraordinarily difficult time is all the more something you and I should be wide awake and ready to respond to. Amen.